still sitting there in your muck, are you?
Ah, it's Christmas, isn't it?
It hasn't been Christmas for days, love.
Look, love, hadn't you heard? Christmas goes on for a fortnight these days. It's all part of the government's mighty effort to get the country back on its feet again. They're thinking of starting on Easter next, you know. Running it through the wit.
You grubby crow, you've not even had a shave.
Ah, I don't intend to, neither. Not for about 30 seconds before opening time.
You are, you know. Now, will you please get dressed? This is a living room, not a flipping doss house.
Oh, come on, love.
Come on, nothing. There's a party going on here tonight.
That'll be another 12 hours before that kicks off.
10 hours, half of which you'll probably spend in that boozer. Now, will you get up them stairs and don't come down till you can pass for a human being?
Give us a kiss to be going on with.
Love it. The state your chin's in, I'd as soon kiss a flipping yard brush. And when you've done that, you can start blowing them balloons up, and then you can take our Tracy for a walk in the pram.
Ah, shut up, will you, before I break your glasses.
Do you know I could grow mushrooms on my tongue?
I think I have. You look terrible.
Oh, you want to see it from where I'm standing? Do you know there's a lot to be said, Stanley, for going on the wagon?
You what?
Just cast your mind back and think of the money you've spent on booze over your lifetime. If you'd have invested it instead of digesting it, we'd all be millionaires by now.
That's why millionaires are so miserable. They never sort out.
Do you know, I nearly gave it up once.
You didn't.
I did. It shook me. Very nasty. Right on the point I was. Do you know, it was 2 weeks before I finally conquered my willpower.
Right, here you are then, Chuck.
Hey?
Your butties for your snap.
Snap? Today?
Yeah, you want something in your inside, Stan. It's parky out.
Well, I wasn't thinking of going to work today, you know.
You weren't? Since when?
No, what I mean, it's holidays, isn't it?
I've got news for you, Stanley. Father Christmas has already been to our house, and all he left me in me stocking was a great big hole. So if you don't get back on them windows, what do you think I'm going to pay Rennie Bradshaw with at the end of the week? Fresh air?
Flaming Nora. No flaming turkey again.
Now, look, there's folk in some countries would give their eye teeth for what's on them butties.
Not even over dinner, tea, and so on for the last 3 days.
Stanley, it's our duty as citizens of this planet to conservate us natural resources. Now, that turkey is all the natural resources we've got till the end of the week. So let's be having you while I side up in here.
Turkey. I wish I'd never seen flaming turkey.
You think you got problems?
You still got those of yours?
Only 9, that's all.
Oh, well, don't bring them back here. Where have you got them?
Oh, don't worry, Stan. I found a home for them. The trouble is, I've got a nasty feeling they've overstayed their welcome.
Swing for that fella.
Who's that, love?
I did flipping Yates. I can't get a thing out of this fridge for these turkeys of this.
Oh, no, you never let him con you into taking turkeys off his hands 2 days after Christmas.
Said I'd give him house room until he could get rid. I haven't seen him since.
Well, I'll tell him you want him when I see him.
Do that.
Hiya. Your stuff ready?
Have you got a beast to burn, Andy?
Well, there's this fella called Ray. Does a bit of fetching and carrying for me, you know.
Yeah, well, I'd send him round if I were you, love. It is a bit, you know.
Oh, yes, I see what you mean. I'll send him round later.
Right.
Hey, listen, you are coming tonight, aren't you?
Oh, try and start me.
You and all, Elsie?
Oh, I can't wait, love.
Smashing. See you later, then. Strah.
Hey, up.
Hello, Deirdre. You by any chance looking for me?
You?
Yeah, well, a little dicky bird did tell me that you were having a party tonight, you know.
Listen, Eddie, I've got news for you. Firebugs aren't in big demand for parties this year. In fact, me and my coffee table wouldn't invite you to a bonfire party.
Not nice.
I want you.
Don't tell me you want to talk turkey.
I don't want to talk anything. Just get them birds off my premises.
I don't suppose I could interest you in a succulent bird, could I, Mrs. Howard?
Oh, right, love. Who wants turkeys after Christmas? And then, of course, there's the other thing.
What other thing?
Well, he might be suffering from brain damage or something after that fall off the lorry.
Look, I'll tell you what I'll do with you.
Don't do anything with me, love. Just do something with them turkeys.
20% commission on every bird you sell. How about that? No? No.
Hello, Chuck.
Hello, love. What are you going to have?
I'll have a tomato juice with you.
Can I have a tomato juice down this end, Fred, please?
Are you on your own?
Aye, she's having her hair done. How are you?
Oh, all right.
Enjoy our little soiree the other night?
Well, yes, it had its moments.
How is it that 2 good-looking redheads can't get on?
Well, you've seen them pictures about gunfighters. You know how one of them just has to prove before the end of the film that he's the fastest on the draw.
Hey, come on, get your finger out, Fred. There's women dying of thirst down here.
Stop your mathering, will you? I'll be with you in a minute.
Can I get you something, Len?
I'd like a tomato juice, if you don't mind, if it's not too much trouble for you and your bar staff.
No trouble, Really, Fred, there's no need for that tone of voice, is there?
Look, Mrs. Walker, I've only got one pair of hands, haven't I? Who the hell do you think he is, any road? You put him on the flaming council to think that God Almighty.
No, Len. What else can you expect from a pig but a grunt? Anything else, Len?
No, thank you, love, Tom. Hey, darling.
Cheers, love.
Cheers.
Your Susan sent them.
Yeah, she knitted them herself and
I
all.
say, I'm looking forward to the day when they send you a kilt.
Yeah.
I've heard about them sexy knees of yours, lovey.
Now get away with it. You're only after me.
Pint of bitter, please, Betty, and rum for me colleague here.
Okay.
And who the heck told you that I was your colleague?
That, as they say, Albert, is up to you.
All right.
I'm in a position to make myself a little bit of a killing. And if you play your cards right, I'll row you in on the action.
Well, what do you want to go and do that for?
Because I need you, Albert.
Now, look, if it's a sub you're after, you can forget it.
Oh, I don't want your money. It's more your pedigree.
Pedigree?
Yeah, you're standing in the community, you know, as a citizen and pensioner and ex-war hero.
Are you trying to pull my leg?
I've never been more serious in my life.
Oh.
Turkeys, Albert.
Turkeys?
That's right. Cheers.
Blimey, you're back early. Pouring out a beer or something.
Couldn't keep away from you a second longer, darling.
Oh, that'll be the day.
By excellent, smells good.
Hot pot.
Have you never tasted my Rita's hot pot, eh?
I don't think I have, you know. No. I've heard a lot about it, like.
All right, if you two've quite finished, I don't suppose I could persuade you to force a mouthful down.
Oh, well, go on then, since you brought subject up. Is it all right if I...
No, it is. Help yourself.
Hey, you didn't mind me bringing Alf back, did you?
Why should I mind? I enjoy feeding your friends, you know that. Meet anybody interesting while you were out?
Nobody.
No.
Only me.
Blimey, how many more?
Hey.
You've not come for your dinner as well, have you?
No, I just popped round to see if you're all right for the do tonight.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Well, I should hope so. I've had my hair done.
Good.
Aye.
How about you, Alfredo?
What's that?
Are you fixed for tonight to do at our place?
Oh, well, I don't really think so. Not tonight, like.
Oh, I see. Stopping in to wash your hair, are you?
Well, something like that. No, I had a bit of every weekend, you know.
She will be disappointed.
Oh.
Rennie Bradshaw. You see, she said she was stopping in to wash her hair till she heard you were coming, like. Ta-da.
Beetroot, a red cabbage.
Pardon?
With your hot pot.
Oh, a bit of both, please.
Can I help you, Mr. Tatlock?
I'm just taking a turkey.
You mean he's taught you into buying one?
As the heck is like he told me to come and get one, that's all.
You mean he's giving you one?
No.
Well, what's going on then?
Look, didn't you tell Eddie that you wanted to get shut of these turkeys?
Yes, I did.
Well, that's what I am doing. Getting shut of them for you. And I don't think there's aught else you need to know. That is, unless you fancy buying one.
I do not.
Oh, well, that's that then, isn't it?
Yes, it's a shame.
Which? Oh, yes. Yeah, I feel a bit... cheers.
I'll do.
Hello, Albert.
Can you spare a minute?
Well, two if you want them, Albert. What's the matter?
Well, I thought perhaps you might be able to do me a little favour. And do yourself one at the same time.
Of course, if I possibly can.
Right, well...
What have you got to look so pleased about?
Well, it's not generally realised, but there's nobody better at it than the old soldier.
Better what?
Come in, the old soldier.
Hello, Rita. Going my way, are you?
I shouldn't think so. I'm going wholesalers, actually.
All right. Can I give you a lift?
Well, it's down Birdie Brow, you know.
So?
Well, if it's not too much out of your way.
Oh, come on, up in. Okay. I will be there in a jiffy.
Not another one. It's the fourth you've had from that freezer today. What are you doing, burying them?
Look, there was another young woman used to run this shop once on a time, named of Florrie Lindley. She was doing all right, and everybody liked her round here. And do you know why?
Used to give you tick, did she?
Because she knew how to mind her own business. And you can learn a lot from folks like that.
Was that a turkey Mr. Tatlock had under his coat?
Yeah, it's the fourth he's had from that freezer today.
The fourth?
They belong to Eddie Yates, actually. Don't ask me what they're doing with them.
Excuse me, will you? I've forgotten something.
£6, did you say?
Yeah, that's right. Mind you, that bird's worth 8 or 9 quid. I'm only letting you have it cheap because I don't want to see it wasted.
Where do you say you got it from?
I told you, British Legion. All us that saw active service at first lot got one. I can hardly bear part with it. Well, and, you know, I know if I kept it that more than half of it would get chucked away, and that'd be a sin. And besides, I had an expensive Christmas. I could do with the money.
Go on then, Albert. I'll take it off your hands. Though heaven knows why.
Right,
because
thank
we're
you
up
very
to here
much.
with turkey, as it is. Right, here. So, 5.
Rushing off, Mr. Tatlock?
Well, no, not exactly.
Oh, good. So I'd like a little word with you, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, well, I haven't got much
I
time.
take it I'm right in thinking you've just bought a turkey from him?
Yeah.
One that was given him by the British Legion, presumably, as their annual war heroes tribute.
Well, something like that, yeah. Why? Did he offer it to you first?
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm sorry, love, if you changed your mind, you're too late. I've just bought it.
Oh, we haven't changed our mind, Deirdre. We bought it. Or should I say, fell for it.
You bought it?
Along with at least 2 others today, according to Rennie Bradshaw, his actual source of supply.
Albert, what's going on here?
I don't know what the heck she's talking
Albert
about.
Tatlock.
She's talking blooming rubbish.
You see before you one of God's most despicable creatures, Deirdre. Somebody who'll play on people's kindness, generosity, and instinctive sympathy towards old age pensioners in order to sell them something. Something they don't really want.
What have you done?
No, I'm just getting started, actually.
Right, well,
Mr.
I'll
Tatlock.
get started. I reckon you two have got a bargain in them birds.
A bargain we weren't actually seeking, Mr. Tatlock.
No, you bought it because you wanted it, not because you wanted to look after me.
We bought it to help you out.
Well, if that were the case, why did you only give me 6 quid for it?
Because at 6 quid was all you were asking.
Look, that bird's worth 8 quid.
That is not the point.
It is the point, and it's the only point. You reckon that I'm taking advantage of you? You two are taking advantage of me.
There's no answer to that.
I'm sure there ought to be.
You're a genius, Albert. A genuine genius.
Oh, you think so, do you?
I know so. What with my brains and your good looks, we'll make a fortune.
Well, in that case, you know what you can do about it, don't you?
What do you mean?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, come on, Albert. You're on 50p a bed.
Well, you're getting 6 quid.
Yeah, but not all profit. I mean, I've got overheads. This is my initial investment.
Come off it. What investment?
I hope you're not suggesting I came by them birds illegally.
I don't know where you get them, and what's more, I don't care. All I know is I want a proper rate for the job.
Who the hell do you think you are, Arthur Scargill? You're getting a proper rate for the job.
Not by my book, I'm not.
Well, what figure had you got in mind?
Well, I won't be greedy. I'll settle for a quid a bird for the rest.
You are? That was your uncle, Dick Turpin, wasn't it? You're going mental under that hat of yours.
I would be if I took that offer of yours.
Look, if you don't like the rate, you know what you can do.
All right, well, I will do. And you can sell your own rotten birds. And they will be rotten, you know, by the time Rennie Bradshaw's taken them out of that freezer of hers.
Right, I'll do that.
Yes, you do.
I will. And so I'm worried there's plenty more where you came from. Who need the work?
Oh, what's the matter? What's the...
Oh, it's a flaming old bandit.
Oh.
Tatlock. Eh? Your Hilda's run off with the tallyman stand.
Oh, she'll make less flaming noise.
Hey, looks well in that, you do.
How'd you like it, Eddie?
Yeah, smashing. Does things for you. Oh. Is it a Christmas present, was it?
Well, sort of, from me to myself, like.
What are you doing in your frock?
Well, I thought I might nip down the Langtons party for a minute.
I didn't know we were invited.
Well, no, we're not as such, but I do have this little present for Tracy.
And now as be as good a time as any to deliver this, eh, Hilda?
I'll see you two later. Ta-ra.
Hey, you're very flush at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, nothing like a little bit of private enterprise, Stanley.
Do you suppose you could...
I'm sorry, Stan. On account of me mum, you know.
What's it got to do with her?
Well, she said never lend money to people. It's the quickest way of losing friends.
She said that, did she?
Oh, yeah. Hey, and you know what? She was right. Because I've never lost a friend yet like that. Well, that proves it, doesn't it?
I'm glad you're able to come. Fill your boots, Phil, anyway. Enjoy yourself, mate.
Short selection from the five.
Chop suey. Lovely. Hello.
Ah, go on, sit your chair.
Okay.
Hello.
Would you like me to try and get her?
Oh, Emily, would you mind?
Oh, no, I'd simply love to.
great.
Do you hold that for me? I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Thanks very much, Emily.
Well done,
Let them know they're having a party. Okay, Fred, love.
Oh, smashing, Deirdre, thanks, love.
Right, I'll have a large anything.
Flaming lush.
Well, it comes to being stuck at home with the baby all day, love. It's how all we mums get.
Get that across it.
Yes, that's right.
Hi.
Evening.
Oh, hello, Elgar. Fancy seeing you here. Just happened to be passing, did you? In your best party frock, so you thought you'd just pop in?
Little present for Tracy for Christmas.
Oh, well, thanks very much. You can stop for one, can't you? I mean, you don't have to rush off somewhere or nothing.
Oh, no, I think I can spare the time for one.
Oh, good.
A gin and orange, please. Not too much orange.
No.
Yes?
Hey up, kid, it's your birthday.
What?
Hello there.
Hello, Al. Ray said you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, it's good. Reminded. I mean, I thought it might be a bit unsociable, you know. Oh, I've brought you a present.
Oh, smash it. Look, will you go and put it on the bar, Alf, and get yourself a drink while you're at it?
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, up, Fred. You all right?
All right.
I wonder what made him change his mind.
Will you give up?
Evening.
I didn't hear Butler announcing you, Hilda.
You was travelling in style today, wasn't you?
Today?
In Annie Walker's posh car.
Where were you in your usual observation post behind front window?
Nothing like it, I always say. Having fellas chauffeuring you about.
Hey, up, Fred. You all right? Hello, fellas.
What she's trying to tell you is that Fred G gave me a lift today.
All right.
Then when I finished at Wholesalers, we went under the viaduct and made mad, passionate love in back seats of his car.
Right, heck, you've had it through, haven't you? I mean, you're swaying around like a blooming bull rush.
Well, it's a party, innit, Alf? It's what parties are for, mate. Enjoy yourself, fill your boots, let yourself go. Hey up, Rita. All right, love.
Is there by any chance something on your mind, Elizabeth?
Yes. I don't know what you mean, Mrs. Walker.
Oh, come along, dear. You've had a face as long as a fiddle ever since you arrived here this evening. Because of the party, isn't it?
After all, I am Tracy's godmother.
And it is Fred's official night off, and Bet is away on holiday. Believe me, dear, nothing would have given me greater pleasure than to have told you that I could spare you. But I cannot possibly manage on my own tonight.
I'm not sulking about it, Mrs. Walker. It is riling me a bit, though. If I show me feelings on my face, love, I'm very sorry. But that's the kind of person that I am. Yes, Albert?
I'll have half a mile, if you don't mind.
Oh, right.
How's you, Albert?
How do?
Now then, tatters.
What the heck are you doing in this pub, Turner?
Are you two old muckers then, are you?
Huh? Him? I wouldn't spit on him if he were burning.
The feeling's mutual.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I thought you'd have been blood brothers, you know, being veterans of the first lot and all that, you know.
Veterans, he were all over before he joined up.
Oh, well, I was only too young.
Look, there were lots of lads went out to France and got killed what were too young, just because they didn't crack on how old they were, that's all.
At least I haven't spent 50 years boring the pants off everybody, like...
I think we'd better sit down, Stanley, before we have a geriatric punch-up on our hands. I wanted you to meet Sam Albert, only he's taking over your job on a turkey shoot at the old rate.
You what? I think you've overplayed your hand, Albert. Oh, I reckon he's overplayed his if you're getting mixed up with him.
Now watch it, tatters.
Yeah, then you watch it, and you better watch him. Have you told him about that last stretch you did for nicking the fishing club's buster money?
Gee, that were a mistake, that were.
They were, you got caught. You know, birds of a feather.
You never mentioned that to me, Samuel.
Well, that's 1977 nearly seen off.
Not a bad year after all.
Here we nearly got wed.
So it was.
Might not have been a bad idea, that, you know. Oh,
Hey, Al.
Charlotte.
Cheers.
Well, here's to 1978.
Cheers.
Right. Enjoy yourself.
Oh, can I have this dance, Rita, love?
Do you want me to come along to hold you up?
Are you trying to be funny, pal?
Oh, come on, Fred.
Oh, wait a minute. I asked him a question.
Oh, come on now, Fred.
I asked him a question, didn't I?
All right, you've had your flipping question answered. If you can't hold your ale, just buzz off and stop bothering my wife, will you?
There's only one person bothering anybody around here, mate. That's you bothering me.
And you can find out what Hamstill and Fairclough on Classic Coronation Street returns tomorrow and every weekday evening at 6:30. Next tonight on Granada Plus, The Gentle Touch. And is Maggie Forbes about to let a violent criminal walk free? After the break.